Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. I am Bradley and I'm here with Zane. Say hello.
Hello.
And we're here for match point of this best of 7 show match between LiquidProdigy and Doritos and Mountain Dew Gooseman.
And from what I've heard, Doritos and Mountain Dew actually paid like $1 million to Gooseman for sponsorship for the year.
I mean, they had to, do something to secure these sick WCS points.
I mean, even Prodigy probably doesn't get that much salary. I think the alluring thing about Gooseman is that he's capable of anything. And that's what Doritos and Mountain Dew want, because, I mean, when you have those products, you are capable of anything.
It's true. A little known fact about Gooseman is he plays with an Xbox 360 controller, as sponsored by Doritos and Mountain Dew.
Yep.
Anyway, we're here in game
Like on
number 4. This could be it for the tournament. This could be game, set, and match for LiquidProdigy.
Yeah.
Do you think Gooseman has it in it to pull one back and maybe go all the way?
He can take a game on steps of the wall, but in the long run, I don't think he has what it takes. Prodigy's Prodigy. He is a prodigy.
He is a literal prodigy. He might be the son of Christ.
Maybe.
Who can say? Who can say? Just waiting on the last ready from Gooseman, and just a reminder, we're playing on Steps of War for the next match. I can't emphasize that enough. We're playing on Steps of War.
And both of these, I mean, it's not just Steps of War, it's Prodigy and Gooseman playing on Steps of War.
Yeah, I mean, it could just be two, average players playing on Steps of War, but it's the two best players in the world right now, head to head on Steps of War.
I don't think Gooseman's quite ready for that title yet. Maybe top 5, most innovative, but I wouldn't say top 2.
Yeah, he's like the TLO of British StarCraft right now.
Yeah, I mean, my top 5 would be Prodigy, Gooseman, Rain.
Top 5's British StarCraft players. Rain.
No, the overall. I mean, Rain, you have to put Rain there. Come on.
Oh, sorry, I misunderstood.
Prodigy, Gooseman, Rain, Alohaman, and what's his name? Cox. Those are my top 5.
Yeah, Cox is pretty hot shit right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, would you like to introduce our player up in the top right?
Bottom left.
Top right, goddammit!
Okay, in the top right, sponsored by Doritos and Mountain Dew. At the same time, we have one game away from losing, Gooseman. And in the bottom left, this time with a different shade of blue, representing his homeboys at Team Liquid, it's Prodigy.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see this match. This might be the best map ever made by humans.
Yeah, by humans.
Koreans are obviously much better at making maps, but this is the best we've seen from any human.
And that's making maps.
Yeah.
And oh my god, wait, what's this? Is this SCV going somewhere from Gooseman? Oh my god, is this just a scout, or is this gonna make a barracks?
If I had to guess, Gooseman does love to scout really early, and in fact he's going to bump noses with Prodigy's scout. This is the earliest scout we've seen from Prodigy.
Yeah, and on a map like Steps of War, where you're basically next to your opponent. It's interesting to see both players scouting so early, and Prodigy sending 2 SCVs out.
This is new. Did Gooseman see both of the SCVs?
He's Gooseman. Even if he didn't have vision of it, he still saw it. And while Prodigy building the barracks in vision of Gooseman's barracks.
Literally no fucks given by Prodigy. Prodigy's just like, I'm going to build this barracks next to your base, and there's nothing you can do about it.
In the series, how many 2 racks would we see?
And you said there will be 1 2 racks, and you might be right. Now, Gooseman needs to react soon, I would think.
But the thing is, like, even though the Gooseman's barracks aren't a proxy, the map's so small, his counterattack is just as good as a proxy, right?
Yeah, that is true. We have 2 SCVs coming down here to poke the building SCVs of Prodigy, I think.
But Prodigy's SCV micro is too good. He's not gonna fall for it. He knows. That's why these barracks are placed where they are. So he has this little crevice in the middle where the SCVs can retreat to.
Yeah, the thing you got to remember is when the SCVs go around the other side of the building, that you're no longer able to attack them. In fact, you stop attacking. No, Gooseman.
He has 5 health SCV and still manages to keep it alive.
Sorry, I'm hyperventilating whilst Gooseman moved his SCV away from killing the SCV that was building the second barracks.
Yeah, I mean, that wasn't a mistake by Gooseman. That was just down to the micro of Prodigy.
That is true.
And Prodigy, this is just a fake. He's not making any more Marines.
Nope.
The third barracks going down in the orbital. He's made
He's building 1 Marine and a bunker.
1 Marine, a bunker, and that's it. I mean, Gooseman's overacting so much. He's building a bunker, he's delaying his orbital, whereas Prodigy's making the orbital, he's making a third barracks, and he can just fly these proxy reactors back, and they'll be home in no time.
Yeah, I think what we're going to see is Prodigy's just going to pump out a couple more Marines, put them in that bunker, and go home.
Bunker. Wow, I think this is one of the most amazing proxies I've ever seen in WoW.
Yep. I mean, you clearly only need 5 SCVs to correctly proxy your 5 Marines, sorry, to correctly proxy your opponent, and then you can go home after that.
And he's even leaving one SCV behind, threatening the repair. So smart. Sending the other one.
Gooseman going down the ramp, going to lose everything.
Sees the bunker, and he's probably like, I guess I can never expand. But really, Prodigy's playing greedy behind this. I mean, he's got 600 minerals. He's probably saving up
And there it is.
2 TCs at once.
5 Marines, and he's going to go fly his barracks home. That's job done.
Wow, he's even got his command center rallied to his bunker, so he wants to bring more SCVs to repair, maybe? There's the CC. The CC goes down, and I wouldn't be surprised if we see a second CC straight away.
Yeah, he's got such a good contain right now. He could easily triple expand and be absolutely fine, even with these rocks. Like, he can just ignore them at this point.
Mm-hmm. And once more, I'd like to say that there is currently an error in the game which shows both players a supply block. This is actually isn't the case. Blizzard really needs to fix this. It's really irritating.
It's something to do with the new map pool, the new ladder map pool. It's broken the supply counts, but so quickly we can see the bug is fixed and both players are getting on with the rest of the game.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, Prodigy's got 3 barracks. He's making a 4th. So could we be seeing more bioplay this game?
I'm not quite sure what we're going to see. We do see that Gooseman now has 11 Marines, and could probably take care of the bunker soon.
He's taking his command center on the high ground.
That's smart. He knows. I want to point out this hero 5 health SCV that built the second barracks is now gone all the way back home and built a command center.
Yeah, of course. He doesn't want to pull a whole other SCV off the line just to build that, just in case another SCV comes and pokes that one SCV.
No, it's smart to reuse your SCVs like that. How did the bunkers...
Gooseman tries to poke down, but Prodigy says no, and he just destroys those Marines and takes the supply lead in the process. Do you see any way Gooseman can come back in this against?
I think if he just builds Cloak Banshees, he probably wins.
Oh, this is one way. Triple CC.
He's... really?
Yeah, taking a 3rd base in his main base.
Well, that's smart, because then he can create 3 times as many SCVs.
And the scan goes down showing the barracks, so Prodigy knows that this is bio from there. Very useful scan.
Yeah, you don't want to scan your whole of your opponent's base, because then they're more likely to see the fact that you're scanning. If you only scan part of their base, then they're less likely to know which part you scanned.
Exactly. Especially when you're all over the map, just microing everything everywhere on the map, like Prodigy is.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hero SCV, even making the eBay. This SCV, Bob the Builder, he was born to build things, and even that might be he's okay, still gonna...
Bob the Builder might actually be the best SCV that ever lived.
Really, I wonder what he's going to build next. Probably the planetary or something.
Alright, we see a bunch of SCVs being loaded. Oh my god! No way! I've never seen this before.
He's going to lift to the gold with the SCVs. And I guess he's going to do the same with this one. He's going to maybe go double gold.
If he goes double gold, that could be a bit aggressive, but I mean, the double expand whilst his opponent thinks he's still contained could actually win him this game. Here we go, lifting up some more SCVs. There they go, off to the... wait, where are they going?
SCVs are...
Oh no, they are going to the base behind the rocks. So these rocks aren't even going to get destroyed. His opponent's never actually going to know he's expanded there unless he looks explicitly for it.
Mm-hmm. And we have double armory, double factory, the 3rd factory on the way for Prodigy. So he's actually gone bio and he's switching hardcore straight into mech.
Yeah.
Thing from Prodigy.
That's smart.
He's making the semi-wall at the ramp, so if there's any Hellion drops or any Hellion run-bys, he's going to be perfectly prepared. Gooseman making a planetary at the gold and a missile turret. So, because he knows that Prodigy's going to find out eventually, because Prodigy has that 6-star sense.
I have a question. Are Prodigy's Marines actually trapped now?
I think there's a gap between the barracks and the factory. I'm not...
Oh, it's just some of them are rallying to the top of the cliff, but some of them are rallying to the bottom of the cliff, and I got confused.
And it's just amazing how 4 Marines in a bunker can be so threatening in the hands of a player like Prodigy. I mean,
Yeah.
4 Marines, 1 bunker, and Gooseman just contained just because of that.
Yeah, he's kind of just scared him shitless, because at the moment he's not really building anything anymore.
Oh, I mean, it's really interesting how Gooseman has 1,000 gas and only 200 minerals. And if you look at the gold minerals give you a lot of minerals, but he's not getting the minerals. He's just getting the gas.
Yeah, I mean, he actually just needed the gas for the mass battlecruiser transition I was talking about earlier.
Yeah, I think he's planning for it. Either Ravens or battlecruisers. He's already thinking about it. That's what's on his mind.
Yeah, the missile turret, though, will defend him from his opponent's Ravens, which are likely to come.
And Prodigy, I think, around 12 minutes, that's when he's gonna get suspicious. He's gonna be like, you're not on one base, don't please. And then he's gonna start looking, and then things are gonna fall apart for Gooseman. But if Gooseman sells the story well enough, there is a chance that Prodigy won't suspect it.
So we see...
Wow, this amazing supply depot placement on the low ground for Prodigy. Look.
Okay.
You can't drop tanks there because their supply depot's in the way. And then if he drops Marines and the supply depots are lowered, he can raise the depots to trap. So it's kind of like a Terran force field. Speaking of Terran force fields, his tank is being left at home for defense. I think that's very smart as well.
Speaking of the end of this game, Prodigy is now pushing out with what can only be described as a death ball.
Yeah, but I've seen Gooseman come back from worse situations than this. And he does have the Ravens in production.
I think he's dead.
I mean, even if he dies, the scan, he knows that his opponent's not on one base. He sees the Marines and the bunkers on top of the ramp, and he's like, that's too much to be on one base.
That said, he is filing these Marines up so that only 3 of them can attack at a time, and it might be enough to kill...
So that hero SCV came in for the fight!
Wait, the one that built everything?
The 5 health SCV.
Bob the Builder! Bob the Builder, no!
Bob the Builder has decided he no longer wants to build.
Bob is actually doing a lot of damage. He's still alive. He might survive till the end of this game.
Yeah, he might survive. In fact, he might win the game. I mean,
he's going to kill this building. He doesn't just build, he also destroys.
It's very possible that this game comes down to 1 SCV versus 1 SCV situation. And when you have 1 SCV...
Oh, no! Bob's going to get killed. Go on, Bob! Go on, Bob! Oh!
And these Thors, they're going to destroy these fleeing SCVs. And as the supply count goes down to 25 for Gooseman, I think this is going to be for...
But very cleverly, Gooseman has actually transferred all his SCVs over to the gold, so he can start mining minerals there at last, and maybe get back in this game.
Bob the Builder has 2 kills, and he's working on that barracks.
Wait, when did he get a 2nd kill? Holy shit. Bob is a stone-cold murderer.
And he's probably going to kill this barracks as well.
Bob's got 2 building kills, 3 building creations, and a 2 unit kills to his name.
So weird, like, Gooseman opens the series with a Thor rush, and then Prodigy says, that's a good idea, I'll make Thors, and now in the rest of the series, Thors has been his main unit. I mean, in the previous game there was a heavy bio war, but this game and the second map, it was just Thors.
That's the thing, Prodigy is able to read strategies his opponent is using and turn them against him effectively.
Series.
I mean, he's even leaving these 4 Marines in this bunker to contain the main for longer.
He's containing the main, just in case anything's in the main, he can't leave, because that bunker's there.
No. The repairs going down on the planetary fortress.
12 kills, 12 kills, 13 kills, 15 kills, and this hero planetary is going to be... No, it dies with 15 kills.
No, it got to 16 kills. It did actually kill 1 more Marauder as it died.
Bob's still alive. Bob stood as a huge train of SCVs mineral walked through him, and he was unfazed. There's
Bob the Builder being an absolute hero. I think Gooseman is just trying to come to terms at the moment with this catastrophic loss.
Bob the Builder is truly the leader of this army.
He is, like, he's Corporal's Major Sergeant Bob the Builder at this point. Gooseman is now landing all of his buildings everywhere, hoping that his infinite money that he has accrued in the early game will come in useful now.
Oh, the tech labs. Could we be seeing the cloak Banshee transition?
I think the tech labs are smart because there's absolutely no way that Prodigy is able to destroy these rocks. It's actually physically impossible.
I mean, I think Prodigy actually did make a promise back in 2011 at BlizzCon that he would never destroy rocks again. So
yeah, it's his Cruelty Against Rocks program that he started.
I mean, that's why it was so important in the Metropolis game that Gooseman targeted his own rocks with the planetary. Like, Prodigy seeing the rocks being destroyed, that's enough to sometimes upset him, and you need that kind of thing when you want to beat Prodigy.
It's a good point.
And 3 Thors and 2 Marines gonna harass this space, while the bulk of the Thor army and Bob the Builder are going to retreat to the middle of the map.
I want to point out that 3 battlecruisers are being built right now, and something I'd like to mention at this point is that Thors are really good against battlecruisers.
They're actually really bad against battlecruisers. I did a test once, 3-3 battlecruisers against 0-0 Thors, and then it took 1 Thor like 2 minutes to kill the battlecruiser, no joke.
Yeah, but when you have... Hold on, I need to count them. When you have 14 Thors and 3 battlecruisers...
Oh, but there's 3 battlecruisers, but there's going to be more than 3 soon.
That's true, he does have 0 money left.
I mean, this again. I mean...
He literally was only able to afford 3 battlecruisers.
Gooseman can squeeze water out of the stone, so I wouldn't be surprised if he does come along with a 4th one eventually.
Hold on, I need to check something important. Where's Bob? Here's Bob. Bob's still alive. Okay, I'm never selecting anything else other than Bob, so we can see that Bob survives to the end of this game.
Where is Bob?
He's in the main at the moment.
Oh my god, that's so amazing. Prodigy recognized that Gooseman tried to sneak a factory into his main base, and Prodigy's not going to have it. He's going to leave a Thor behind just to defend that factory.
It's clever. You always want to use your Thors to zone out your opponent's buildings,
and
that way they can't time you out of the game.
Come in. Wow, wait, where is Bob?
Bob's in... hold on, let's go to Bob. Bob's coming with the main army now. He's in the natural of Prodigy, standing underneath all the Thors.
The battle cruisers. He's attack moving, he's gonna die, no! Bob barely escapes, he blends in with the rest of the SCDs. Does Gooseman know? That's not a regular SCD, that's Bob.
And the Yamato cannon's coming down, destroying a lot of Thors. They're quite impressive. However, it turns out that 14 Thors does indeed beat 3 battlecruisers.
I mean, I wouldn't say that. I'd say that 14 of Prodigy's Thors beats 3 battlecruisers, and GG goes down.
G to the G.
Unsurprisingly, in a 4-0 sweep.
Yeah, it was quite a shock for some, maybe, but I think we all saw it coming here. Prodigy, he is the Liquid player, he is the Prodigy, and there was no way he was losing a game here today.
Gooseman still put up a good fight. Some of the games were pretty close.
Yeah, the first game, I nearly shat myself. It was that exciting.
4-0 doesn't tell the story on its own. You do need to watch the games, and if anyone did miss any of the games, I do recommend that you watch the VODs, which will be uploaded to YouTube probably later tomorrow.
Yep, that's absolutely right. All 4 games will be available on our YouTube channel in glorious 480p, and I wish that was a joke. And you'll be able to catch up on anything you missed in this amazing series.
Yeah, I mean, I just can't congratulate Prodigy enough. He walks away with 1 million WCS points, which will enable him to go BlizzCon next year, like without even having to participate in any tournaments.
Yeah, that's absolutely right, and it also gets him a bye directly into the finals, where he'll be playing Tasia.
Well, he's got confirmation from Blizzard. He will get a bye directly into the finals.
Yeah, that is indeed the case. Very impressive work from Prodigy. Do you have anything else you'd like to add to the summary of the series we just watched?
I mean, I hope that we can get these 2 players, or at least players on these players' caliber, for a future show match. I'm not sure when the next one will be, because the exam period is coming up, but hopefully we will do one soon.
Yeah, absolutely. There will definitely have to be more show matches in the future. I don't think it can ever live up to the hype of this show match again, though. It's going to be tough.
Maybe we'll have to get some specific or some old-school rivalries. Maybe yourself against Cox.
Maybe the Bollocks, a game of 2 death balls, might happen again.
Yeah, that was quite a series. If you missed that one, you should check that one on our YouTube channel as well.
All 2.5 hours of glorious 9 matches of a best of 9 are on there. Find out just how unbelievable PvP can get.
There's the most amazing proxy 2K situation ever. There's DT proxy Nexus recall situations, but yeah, I mean, just check it out. I don't want to spoil it anymore.
Yeah, no more spoilers. Just go check that series out on our YouTube channel. That's I don't know what our YouTube channel is. Just search Imperial StarCraft Society on YouTube and it will come up.
Okay.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much for being my co-hosts today, Zane, and thank you for Prodigy and
Gooseman.
Gooseman for being our amazing players.
Switch from Protoss to Terran, so sometimes it's a bit slow recalling that information.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard when you do change.
I mean, I play Protoss. I always associated them with Protoss, so it's interesting to see him play Terran.
Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah, thanks to both of our players. Thanks to you, Zane, for co-hosting this with me.
Thank you too, Bradley, for being an excellent co-caster.
Awesome. And we will see you next time.
Bye bye.